And welcome back to Backstage. I'm your host, Mr. Magic, with my guest this week, Gavin Jota Smith. So, Gavin, that's one thing I've wanted to ask you. I mean, I've known you for a while, but Jota, was that a given name for you, or where did that come from?
You know, everyone goes through their sort of creative journey of like, what should I be called on stage? Because my name's kind of Mug.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe that was just me.
I don't know, Mom, Dad.
I didn't know.
I know you named your son, but
I don't know what your real name is, Mr. Magic. So I don't know. But yeah, I think you know, it's funny talking about the rap days because I had a few different rap names coming up, and then as I was evolving my music and sort of developing a new sound. For me, I'm still on the quest to try and create a local sound, putting the local voice into music.
Right.
And when I picked up guitar in college and came back, there was no place to do it. And I kept thinking, like, you know, I need to figure out a new space for myself of freeing up my expression. And so a different alias became a tool for trying to create that space where it's not necessarily about, you heard Notice Boy?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, they might still get that, but at the same time, Jota became a way forward and a way to celebrate my African heritage. Okay. And so I started researching different sort of alias. Everyone kind of goes into Rastafarian you know, inspiration a lot of time. And I was thinking more continental, more Africa. And in going on that road, I came across the epic narrative of this guy named Sunjata Keita from out of the Mali region of Africa. And he was a man that was prophesied to come to unite the warring tribes, the warring 9 tribes of this region. And for me, it's a story that resonated with me as being sort of a mission of my music and my life is to try and unite Bermuda, the 9 parishes.
Hey.
And so it became more of like a title than a nickname, but all the brethren know me as Jota, and it's kind of
it's stuck
since the beginning,
and it just went along.
And the interesting thing about it, how it relates to Chewstick as well, is just the we call it Neo Griot, which is new storytellers.
Yes.
And Jota, his story was told by his griot, and a lot of times the griot is the right hand of the chief, and their place in the tribe is an elevated position because they're the historians. And for us, the place of the artists and the creators as our storytellers in Bermuda need to be elevated and respected because we really only have an oral tradition, which is a griot tradition.
Right.
And so it's trying to bring all these things to the forefront.
All I asked is where you got your name from. You know, no, but I appreciate that. I appreciate the connection with that and how you put it together with his 9 tribes and the 9 parishes. That is very unique. So I would see that light bulb moment going off in your head, talking about, yeah, that definitely would be the best to go with. Now, in doing that and the uniting of everything, you don't do this by yourself. I know you've got a great staff behind you, although I should say alongside you, like Deidre, for example. How do you feel about your staff and what they're doing to help Chewstick become what it is?
It's like staff and volunteers and board. I mean, you know, definitely I'm the face, but it wouldn't have made it this far without a lot of people giving a lot of time, energy, and talent to making this thing work. Deidre's really the workhorse. If you're trying to get me, get her.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I've known this. Yeah. Folks, I have his private number. He still don't answer when I call. But I understand what you're talking about.
Sometimes I just gotta really just turn off all the radio communications. I'm very much, while I'm in the spotlight a lot, I actually prefer to be in the cave.
I understand.
And it's just got a similar sort of approach, and it's just definitely become an incredible warrior for Chewstick. And sometimes we have to send her home. But we got others in the wings as well. We got Sarah Clifford, who's our board chair. She's been very instrumental over the years. Kristen White, who's been a great board alumni. Has also been there. Najib Shantouf, my partner from a long time, co-founder of Chewstick from way back, has been involved. Some of the other founders from the very beginning, Roddy and Beatnik, who's over in England now doing his thing. It's been a lot of talent. And then on top of that, there you got like the artists that have been stalwarts. You got like Milton Raposa, who's been an incredible, steady force throughout the movement. Derek Simmons Jr., who's the band director of DIA. You know, Case, who's been someone that's come up in the ranks. And you know, Stephen Johnson, Matthew Johnson, the poets, and Aisha Thompson. Like the poets have kind of become instrumental at developing our youth programs and helping to get the youth voice refined. It's been a lot of people that's helping to make this thing work.
That's fantastic to know. All right, so we've covered all bases of Chew Stick and what's going on, and we'll be looking forward to the reopening of your new location shortly. And in the meantime, we're going to put your vocal talents to good use. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in just a second, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Gavin is going to have his guitar in hand and he's going to give us a little something. We'll be back right after this.